y'all were exploring what is the second floor of this dungeon on the ultimate quest of your mission to get the city to like you. And the city leader told you to investigate this area and figure out what's going on at the deepest levels because the leadership doesn't tell anyone what's going on, and you just need to get down there. You need to get in there. So you guys, you found
don't
this.
anybody working in corporate know a thing or two about leadership not telling you shit.
I know, right? Here's the fork in the road that you guys were at, represented by Adler. You had 2 ways to go. It could have been three at one point, but it seemed like the wall to the right had collapsed. The way forward and the way to the left, you decided to go to the left, which veered downward um, in the map, but is kind of level, I guess, in terms of latitude. Um, After a short rest, you approach what you had heard in that direction, which was a battle. And at the battle, what is this map? Number 11. At this map, at this battle, you guys noticed that there were two factions, as there often are multiple factions down here, led by the big guys. And there was actually, did I put the? Oh no, I did. Yeah, okay. So one of them is gun mages, and the other one are shield gunners. You guys disguised yourself as the gun mages after Adler tried to walk by as a robot and died. The rest of you disguised yourselves, and you convinced their leader that you were outnumbering them, that it was worth an attempt to rush out. And so you guys rushed out to try to take him down, and it was pretty easy. You outnumbered them, and you're stronger than robots, so you cranked them. The only thing that was annoying, but that was that the big guy was forcing everyone to stay in his line of sight, especially Elise, who was staying back as a mage, except for Adler, who he thought was dead, and Adler sort of stayed out of line of sight. The spirit of Adler's spirit of death is around and shooting people through the animal companion of a bird. So he is an animal, though. He maybe doesn't know what the fuck's going on. What he does know is that you guys are pretty much winning your fight here. They only have two guys left. Their big guy and this gunner here on the stairs. And Chad was once surrounded by a bunch of soldiers, but you guys have made quick work of them, and they are all shot. You guys and your allies. So at this juncture, it's Chad's turn. If I recall, you're raging. There's one enemy in front of you, the pink big guy, and then the purple labeled gunner 20 feet over here up the stairs is also an enemy.
Alrighty, so peep this shit. Yeah, so which one of these guys that are left, which guys are technically our allies still?
Yeah, everyone's technically an ally except for this guy who's right next to you, the big guy, and this person on the stairs. But all the red labeled gunners and the green labeled mages are your allies.
I'm gonna bank on Tarash ambushing that guy from the top of the stairs or whatever. So I'm going to start. I'm gonna attack the big guy.
Big guy. He seems wounded.
What's my health at? We're gonna do this normal, not reckless just yet. That's a 19 to hit.
19 to hit. Let me see. This guy has a shield, and that makes his AC. Pull that up. His AC with a shield is 20. So I think if you said 19, it misses.
I'll burn a use of fortune. I'll burn a fortune of the many, or fortune from the many, as I can see allies around me, and that cranks my.
Overpower his shield.
Yep.
Slam it straight into his body. Give me some
16
damage.
points of damage.
Yeah, he's pretty wounded.
That's attack 1.
With 16
get past
points...
his shield right into the shoulder joint. Second attack is an at 20. Ooh. 21 points of damage.
How do you finish him off?
So the first attack like cuts into the shoulder joint. the arm that has the shield, and it in fact inshallah shears his entire arm off. And then I lift the sword up, and then I go again at a slight angle, but in the same direction. And then I cleave like halfway through the torso, and then pull my sword out.
So this
I don't cut
robot
all the way
now,
through, but I like that
half
robot's
torso
central logic
missing,
systems are gone.
3 arms remaining, 1 arm gone, unconscious, if not dead. Hard to say, but who's gonna check in a battle like this?
And
Anything else in
then,
your chat?
yeah, I've got a bonus action left, so I'm gonna actually start running. I'm gonna start running this way, and as I run this way, I'm going to take my left arm and just throw a punch and fire off a sandblast.
And who you firing it at?
The guy on the stairs.
Oh, all right.
So that'll be what is this? Fucking +8. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
This is just a d6, I think. Yeah, +5. 11 points of damage. And that enemy is blinded. Yeah, until the end of its next turn.
That's to him.
I guess I'll just keep going. I guess I'll just keep going this way with the rest of my movement. I'll call it there.
Shepherd.
This is the blinded one. If he's our last guy, we might as well just try and take him out. I'll go here. I think I have an angle on him. We'll try and take him out.
Yeah, you got an angle on.
Yeet. A 19 to hit for 10 force.
That'll hit. 10 force damage. He's still going strong.
Oh, he's within my 30 feet. So I'll expend my bonus action and shift my soul and send another d8 of force damage at him. For another 4.
4 more.
And then I will take 1 more attack. Soften him up for the next one. Yeet. Oh, does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay, and then another 13 points of force damage, and then I guess I'll kind of like come here, try and get inside the walls.
Probably wouldn't withstand another round of attacks like that, but he's alive for now.
All right.
At least.
Okie dokie. Who else we got? It's not just this dude, is it?
It really is just that dude.
It really is that just that dude? Well, unlucky for him, I cast magic missile.
Oh no.
His HP right now is 26. Can you do me a 26?
I think I might be able to hit that. Depends though.
A lot of little suspense to your missiles.
It's not quite good enough. It's 7, 14, 20 flat.
Ooh. He's got a little bit of HP left. Shot all over, blinded in his eyes. No friends left. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Taraj. Inside your mist breath. Or no, that's your mist breath is just looks like you. Taraj, on the top of the stairs. You might be muted.
Chance.
Thank you for the reminder. I did that previously. Yeah, I'm coming in from the top rope, but I don't think I can actually I kind of want to comedically like dive with my daggers in hand all heroically, but it's unnecessary for a fight like this. I will just bonus action to get the movement just so I can get there because I saw that was like 32. So I'll get there. And with the action, we will go with the... I don't have the strength to shove him down the stairs. I'll just go for the rapier.
You got advantage because he's blinded. So this will be sneaking.
Oh!
Yeah.
Kill him!
Sneak attack.
Ooh, kill him.
And pull you up. Apologies. And roll. Oh! Advantage. 15.
15 will hit. Scared you for a second.
Oh. Is it 1d8 plus 8? What's the damage? The damage is different. 1d8 plus 4. That's what it was. Oh, good damage.
And the sneak attack, although it doesn't really matter because you do kill him. If you want to roll it though for fun,
We'll just roll it for fun. An extra 13.
Oh
Oh no, it would have been another one. It's
jab him in the back,
Yeah.
my god.
and he collapses dead on the ground.
Mhm.
That'll end combat unless you guys plan to betray these guys immediately.
No, we can take a second. Tend to our wounds if needed. I will. Speaking of which, I will move to drink a big ass potion on healing. 44. Wait. 44 plus 4. Yeah, the one I spent good cash on.
Good. Can never heal enough.
13. All right, I'll take it.
All right, this guy is starting to give orders. He's got orders to give. He's gonna tell these guys. He's gonna be like, "Urgh." He's pointing at them, and then he's like, "Urgh." He's pointing at these guys. And so all the gunners, they each go and collect one gunner, and they like start dragging them home. They're taking the gunners home.
All right. Interesting.
Interesting.
Then he's gonna go over here to this guy, and he's gonna start ripping components off and smashing him into bits. And he's gonna point at the mages and be like, "Urgh, this mage is gonna take this mage home. Maybe they're gonna heal him. Who knows? Maybe they're gonna take their parts for pieces." And he's got one more pawn, who he's gonna tell to stand and guard up here, and he's gonna tell 3 of you to stand guard, and 3 of you to help tear apart these robots. Or no, Adler, he doesn't know if you exist. Elise, he's gonna tell you and Shepard, because you're bow guys. He's gonna tell you to get up here on the top. If you want to keep listening to him, you're welcome to. But if you don't, then he may have beef with that. So how do you respond?
I'll listen to him, I guess. I'll go up there.
Yeah.
He wants you guys to just keep watch.
We'll keep watch, and then maybe it's like when he decides to go back or whatever, just leave. I'll like climb up the wall, and
And then Chad and Tarash, he wants you guys to tear apart these robots. He points at the robots and then he makes like a smashing gesture. And he wants you like the shield bots.
Gotcha. Okay.
So these
Just
guys,
break 'em
Yeah,
up.
so like Chat's still in a raid, so he just goes ahead and starts doing that without really any thought.
doesn't need a second.
He's honestly just
That's not a
waiting for
problem.
somebody he knows has a clearer head than him to give the signal to start attacking other robots, but he's gonna chill out and do this for now.
Adler doesn't really understand Adler's deal, so he doesn't order him around, but he looks at them strangely, but it doesn't attack like his ghost. Adler over there, he's like, I thought that dead body was over there. And he points way over there, but he's busy. He's busy attending to his loot. He starts trying to attach the body parts to his own body, and it doesn't work, and he gets frustrated. Anyway, he's going to be doing this for like an hour. So if you want to short rest doing light work, you can, or you can just do this an hour and not short rest. It's up to you if you guys want to use your hit dice to heal. But it is basically a short rest that he's doing for himself and for you guys while he's looting these guys of parts, it seems. Are you guys just going to take that short rest? Anything odd or incredibly strange you want to do?
I mean, short rest doesn't sound too bad, right? Get some spell slots back for the peeps who need them.
Half of you guys are going to be just standing watch, and the other half are going to be tearing apart robots, though at a leisurely pace compared to this guy who's animalistic about it.
Just FYI, like taking a short rest doesn't help me. We already took a short rest at one point, so
Yeah.
I can't recover any more spells. Maybe Adler can. I don't know, but he might have also had got them.
I would
Adler
just have
probably
some hit
can.
die.
If you have unused hit die, you can use those.
Yeah,
But otherwise, it might not help you.
I will do that then. If that's what's happening, like beyond, unless we're deciding to do anything different.
You guys can decide to. I mean, right for the next immediate vicinity, the only robots here are this big guy and this mage up here. So you guys can, of course, decide to backstab these guys.
Mm.
If you wait too long, you may have reinforcements come because you sent those guys back somewhere. That's up to you if you want to keep your disguise or not.
We don't know what's we don't know what's ahead, so I think we just keep up the act for now. If we have a chance to at least just like, if anybody can heal or get some free resources in this time, I don't see why we don't.
Can you guys distract? I whisper to Shepard. Can you we could cause a distraction as an excuse to go this way?
Oh, I see. Just to like move on, leave him behind.
Yeah, or like, what I was thinking was that I could throw fireball as far as I can to cause an explosion, and then we could like be like, look, fire or whatever. We should go and investigate, and he would send us over there and look at it, and then we just keep going.
Sure, let's try it. We can cause a big distraction.
Roll me an insight check. You guys can both roll me an insight check.
Oh, I'm a little insightful. Plus 2. Well, would you look at that?
Pretty
We
good
both got
insight.
18. Oh, he got 20. I got 18.
You're
Fairly decent plan. I think the only issue that I can think of with your plan is that he might not send all 6 of you together.
That's fair.
From his point of view, you guys are his like robot entourage, and there are 6 of you alive because he doesn't really understand Adler's deal. And so he probably would only send maybe 2 or 3 of you if it was like a really big thing, or he might just retreat if he thinks it's not worth the trouble. So that's the only issue.
I see.
And they're robots, so I don't think I can put them to sleep.
Well, wait. We have which robots are left here on the friendly side? Is it just one?
This guy, the mage, next to you and Elise, and then the big guy down here, who is their leader, are the only remaining robots from the side that you were teamed up with. And also the only remaining robots.
They all perished?
They didn't all perish. They, he had a bunch of his people, it seemed, to each drag a body away. So maybe they're taking the bodies to loot them somewhere else. They were recently dead or unconscious people, I'll give this for your insight, of mage or gun type. So it seems like maybe they have a different use for those that's better served somewhere else. And for these guys, he's like, let me just tear these apart on the spot and loot them here. Maybe it's because he doesn't want to share the loot. Maybe there's like it's his right to it, or maybe he doesn't care about them because they're shield bots and he is just taking it out on them. You're not sure, but point being, he split up the party and he kept all you guys here. So if you want to,
we should
beat the shit out of him.
What are we doing? Yeah, let's just crank him. Come on, let's kill him. There's only 2 of them. We're gonna clobber these goons.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I only say it because if we're gonna do that, we can do that. I don't want to just go ahead and do the short rest healing until then. We were just for sure because if we're
we should just crank him right away. Now that like his entourage is gone, he has foolishly left himself with like the 6 of us and only 1 arcane like mage man.
So how long are you waiting to like? They're walking straight down a tunnel.
Yeah.
How much time are you gonna wait for them to leave? You don't know how long the round trip is, so too long, maybe they come back. Too short, maybe they hear you. What do you think?
We attack them when we know like the guys carrying off the bodies are like around the corner and like plus another minute. Make sure they don't see it right away.
So you wait till you lose sight. Go ahead.
I was gonna give them like 10 minutes from when they leave, basically.
Yeah, let him walk a healthy distance, and then we just crank him. We might as well. There's only 2 of them.
All right. You wait 10 minutes. So they've walked 10 minutes away. Let me go ahead and make a GM token for this so I can keep track of where they might be. They'd be here. Also, I should make another GM token for the guys who won the fucking abandoned battle that you left to its thing. Who was that? That is the fucking... Shield mages. Okay. One more second. So they own this, and they own this. Alrighty. So now we are here. You guys are doing your thing, and you can, if you'd like, re-roll initiative. And you'll probably get well, it depends on how are you communicating. If you can
That's true.
communicate in a way that they wouldn't detect, then I'll give you guys a ambush round as a team. If one of you is just like, I'm sick of this, and then the rest of you sort of are like, oh, well, we're doing this, then I'll probably only give that one person the ambush round. So yeah, how are you guys communicating and planning the correct time to get rid of this guy?
We give each other the team hand signals that we all instinctively know upon visual looks to indicate that we're gonna crank these guys.
Did you
At the
guys
very
off screen make some hand signals? Let's see. No, you did not.
No. Like, maybe we should think about this. Future improvement. We'll circle back to this one. At the very least,
someone has the message though, right?
me and Elise have covered up into like a flanking position, so we can probably just crank this guy real quick. Here, actually swap spaces with me, Elise. Let me start next to him.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I guess if anything,
carry around, and then we kind of give each other like the look, and I like kind of point over my shoulder. I'm like, get a load of this guy to the mage behind me, and we're just gonna crank him immediately.
It's crank.
And then, at the very least, the 2 of us will be in sync, like Justin Timberlake.
So that's the plan. You guys are gonna get in the fight up here and just let them figure it out.
Yeah.
Roll me some initiative.
He'll be fine.
Can't we just say fuck him up really loud?
Well,
You can. Then if you say that, then whoever rolls higher in an initiative is going to go first. If you guys have somehow communicated beforehand, then you'll have a surprise round, and they'll skip their first turn.
I think no matter what, like me and Shepard would surprise round this dude at the top.
Exactly. You guys are definitely going to have a surprise round. As long as you can, if you can't communicate with Chad, Adler, and Taras, then they'll just take their chances in the main round.
I say we just roll with it. There's only 2 of them. We'll be fine. Let's just see if we get some bonus attacks here.
All right. Give me a initiative roll from everyone, and I'll roll the 2 guys. So I gotta.
Oh, we're slick with it.
Flat, I think. So 15 and 7.
A 23. My goodness.
And there's a 14. Jeff is at 5.
Get out of the initiative. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Chad, what you thinking? Going last, but if there's a surprise round, you're just going first.
Chad's rolling initiative now. Slash roll TD20 plus 1. 19.
19. All right. Well, we're gonna be skipping most people's turns this first round, so we're just gonna go with Shepard and then Elise, and then we'll come back to Shepard. So Shepard, your turn. You're ambushing this guy. What are you doing?
All right, I say no in a really ambushy tone, and I just start hacking up this guy next to us. So I'll just turn on him and be like, "I'm sorry, brother, but it's time for you to go."
He's already pretty wounded. He really needed the short rest, actually.
Sorry, buddy. I strike him down with a critical
You
hit.
crit.
Hang on, roll another d6 or a d8. Oh, okay. 14 crit damage. Do we just rip him in half?
No, you're gonna have to maybe give me your second attack.
Oh wait, I'll bonus action and shift my soul. Maybe we'll get him with the
Mhm.
sneak here. For another 6 damage, do we get him?
Mhm.
Oh,
6 damage. Was that your second attack you rolled?
no, the first one was damage, the critical d8, and then this is the bonus action d8. So this is all.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Barely standing.
Oh, all right. Sorry, friend. I'll strike you down and become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
You can hit him.
And I strike him
So,
down with another.
You strike
10
him down.
All right.
Yes.
And then I say, get him next. And I point at the only other valid target on the field. Just so we know the assignment is clear.
At least you are now the only one left in the surprise round. This guy's mid-hack, and this guy.
I'm just gonna shoot him with magic missile at 4th level. So what is that? That's an extra. That's an extra 2d4, 2d4. All right, so I do this 6 times. All right, so he took 4, 8, 14, 20, 25, 31 points of force damage.
He's been unwounded so far, but that did hurt. Other things in your turn?
No, I'm good. I'm a little sad I didn't get to kill the mage. I was gonna put both of my hands, one on each side of his head, and then cast it.
Oh no.
Just blow his head up. But that's good for me.
Shepard, we're back at you.
Look at that. We're so swift with it. And we're going to swiftly attack him with the bow this time. From our perfect firing angle. I can't believe he let us do this. Actually, I'll sneak over and step over the corner.
on the dead guy.
Yeah, just so he's within 30 feet. We'll snipe him. Oh. 14
doesn't hit. I'm sorry to say.
Rip. Alright, how about a 19?
A 19 will hit. He doesn't have a shield, so.
And then I will shift my soul. Yeet. For 14 plus another 2 damage.
Alright.
And then that's it. I watch vigilantly with vigilance.
52. Alrighty. Shot once. Chad, you're reacting before the big guy.
We are.
You just rolled a better initiative than him. That's why.
Like you said, you were just waiting to hit something.
Yeah. Okay. So then, hang on 1 second. I'm looking something up.
You unfortunately can't be raging because you waited 10 minutes.
All right. So then Chad sees my allies start to attack this robot, and then the only thing that comes into his mind is the opening from Knock Loose's new song featuring Denzel Curry, where the opening call out is just "fuck it up," and then he just goes and attacks the big guy.
Big guy.
Really necessary inhale before that. That was.
He's just a big guy.
I'm not raging anymore because my rage probably fell off.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is this? Plus 10 still.
It'll hit.
Oh yeah, 25 to hit. Damn. All right. Not raging, so All right, that's first attack. Second attack. Flat 20.
Flat 20 will also hit.
9 points of damage.
21 total that turn. Hurting.
He's going to dodge backwards.
Well, I don't have any melee attacks, so I can't take an LA on you.
Oh, and then Chad goes to blind. Oh, wait, actually, no. He's going to stand next to him, so the Typhon Gorge Blade ability, or secondary ability goes into effect, and then he's going to also try to throw sand in this robot's face.
I've got -1 to hit now. That's no good. And half speed.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, 26 to hit.
26
and then
to hit.
he's 6 plus 8.
Blinded.
9 more points of damage. Damn, this is some potent sand. Jesus Christ. That ends his turn.
It really is. It's magic sand. Well, he's a brave motherfucker. I'll give him that. He's gonna go over here. If you want to get in the way, you can.
Oh, Chad does swing on this motherfucker as he's landing. 17 to hit.
17. He's got -1 to AC, so...
No, he's got -1 to his hit, not -1 to his AC.
You're right. -1 to his hit. 17
Yeah.
won't hit, though.
Okay. I'll just let that go.
Alright, then I've got 4 attacks. I'm blinded, which means that disadvantage on all my attacks. I've got 2 shurikens and 2 guns. All +6. So first the shurikens. 23 and 18 on Chad, who's the guy you stepped back from. I think those both hit. 23 and 18. And so you take 12 ice damage.
Wait, what is
Chad.
this? What is this to hit?
18 and 25.
Okay, the 18 does hit.
Okay. So you take 12 ice damage, and then he's going to try to shoot you twice. Again with disadvantage. And they both miss. And he had half speed, so that was 10, 20, or no, 10, 20, 30.
How much damage did I take?
You took a total of 12 ice damage. So
Okay.
not halves. You're not raging, but
Sure.
still not half. And that's his turn. Adler. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out something with my HSA. Are we decide we're fighting big guy?
Yeah, you're cranking him.
All
we're
right,
not
I'll
just
shoot
fighting
him.
him. We're cranking him.
I did hear crank being said a lot. Okay,
Nah.
that's 20.
Back from
So
the
8 damage, 8 force damage, and I'll try to do it again if he's still alive, right?
He is still living.
And I missed the second
Anything
one. Is my spirit still around? He's around for like an hour if he hasn't been.
Yes, he's still around then.
Yeah. I guess. Oh yeah, that was. I guess I kept up the facade. So they came from the bird, and then my spirit approaches,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll take 2 swipes. I just gotta look at his stats really quick. Sorry.
Take your time.
Boop, boop, boop. Spirit of death. I got a plus. What's my plus to hit? Let's see. +3, +4, +7. Okay. No. I don't know. I'll just do. What the hell? 3. I'll just do +3 because everything else is +3. 22.
22 hits. I think it'll be +3.
And
I think you're right.
that is 1d8 plus 7. 15 necrotic damage.
Oh. Barely standing.
And then we'll cycle again. That's 16 to hit.
Oh
16 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
no!
That's my turn.
Elise. You get
This
to act
bitch isn't
again.
dead yet.
Barely. Barely living.
All right, I'm gonna cast magic missile again.
Oh, wait. Actually, I may want to take that back, actually, because you had advantage with your Spirit of Death, because he's blinded, Adler. So if you want, you can roll your attack again. Sorry
All right,
to
I'll
knight
do
you
one more.
like that, Elise.
Destroy them all!
It still doesn't hit.
No!
Well, Elise, we need you again.
All right. Pew 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 finger guns. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're dead.
The first one killed him.
I'm just pounding the pink fist into his head.
Oh my god. Now you've got one really destroyed robot and then one destroyed robot. You've defeated it, and now truly there's nothing to stop you from doing whatever the fuck you want.
Finally.
We've
Cast
done it.
magic missile again.
Alright.
Chad just goes, finally, silence.
So
Do
just
they
to
have
remind
anything-
you where good.
Do they have anything interesting on them now that we've destroyed both of the leaders?
They have rifles. They have shields. This guy has a sword too. But they don't really have any like currency or anything. So nothing that you guys would really find interesting, unless you're looting everything you can come across for like a couple of gold coins here and there, which you totally could. But nothing really valuable.
Nah, we should probably leave post haste.
Yeah, let's start
Maybe
walking.
it'd be valuable to them. To remind you where you are, you guys are in the middle of this hallway. Oops, I need to do that. The guys on your team came from the north, and that is where they fled 10 minutes ago, and also where you came from this way. So you were headed downward.
Oh,
I'm assuming that's what you want to keep doing?
Yeah, we should stay the course, as you might say.
Well, after maybe, let's say, 4 minutes of travel, we'll say 5 minutes of travel because it's a round number. At 9:55 a.m., that's when you guys find a crossroads.
Oh,
It's got 4 paths, including where you came from.
whoa.
You can go forward. You hear occasional sounds of battle from that direction. You could go to your right. If you want, you can give me a perception check on that. And to your left, which is just quiet.
Hmm. Well, I'm a little perceptive. Here, I'll roll. What do I see? +5, so 16.
You don't see anything, but you do also hear a little bit of sounds of battle from that direction.
More combat. I mean, which door was it that you were pointing to?
So there's battle downward and to the right. To the left, it's quiet.
We could check out the quiet room first, and then go for like the downward path afterwards. So let's try that. Let's go this way.
Hmm. Sounds like a plan to me. Are you guys approaching in any particular manner. Before, when you approached the battle, it was pretty obvious where people would be because they were making a shit ton of noise.
Mhm.
So I'm just wondering if you have any strategy for your approach, if you're just walking down the cave and seeing what you see.
What if we approach the battle in our disguises again?
Oh, to the left, there's no battle, though, just to be clear. You guys are walking toward the quiet direction. So I'm just saying, you don't know if there's anyone this direction, but you won't have a clear idea of where they are because they're quiet and the cave isn't
Oh.
super visible for everyone. So you might just be walking and then like, oh, there's someone there and they can see me and I can see them. So I guess if you want to go in your disguises, that's totally fine. I just wanted to be clear there's no battle that you hear.
Let's approach with our disguises anyways.
What are you guys disguised at? What species of robot? Remember, there seems to be some sort of species discrimination, but it's not clearly cut because there were gunbots fighting gunbots in your most recent battle.
We should all pick the same kind of robot then. For like unity. Maybe like we could all be mages this time. That'd be kind of fun. Be sneaky about it.
All right, so you guys are
Yeah. Good. We have team unity.
Well, sounds like a plan to me. If that's what you guys want to do, you were all going to look like mages, unless anyone has a different thought. And you're going to travel to the left, and let's see what you find. Unity, that's a Mass Effect reference. You know what? You know what? I liked it. You travel for 7 minutes. So it's going to take you until 9:50 or 10:02 a.m. And you see them when they see you. The folks in this giant room full of mages and robots. Let me pull you to the room. This room, first of all, just a cave room, a bigger cave room. All the structures in it are built out of dead robots. They're all built out of different shield robots and halberd robots. Meanwhile, it's guarded by a bunch of mage and gunner robots. It's a spiral tower with a bunch of bigger mage robots, mid-mage gunner robots leading different smaller groups. They're all standing guard where the top is something that looks similar to the staves that you found on the first floor, but it's being held by a giant mage gunner bot, and he's occasionally waving it around to make those beneath him who are of mage gunner or their component varieties cower and move one corpse somewhere else or fetch him a different resting corpse. He's the king on a mound of trash, but he does have a staff that does interesting things. That's what you guys see at first glance. They see you as a bunch of mages, and whether or not they're going to order you around is something I'm going to decide based on a roll I'm going to do probably right now. Let's see.
I'm the trash man.
You're the trash, man. Who am I missing in this?
I get in the ring and I start throwing trash.
Stratford, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chat. So they see you guys, and you see them. Did you guys have any initial perception-based rolls you wanted to do, or does this room make sense to you? They are going to let you do your own thing. They assume you're under someone else's command, it seems.
Are these robots like more feral, or are they more like the sentient ones from the floor above?
Great question. Do you want to roll me a? Well, I'll give it to you for free. They seem to be acting similar to the other robots on this floor, kind of animalistic, maybe chimpanzee level intelligence. So this seems to be their home base. He's got some sort of instinctual desire to have a tower, and he's made people build him one because he's in charge and he's got this big stick that they got to listen to for whatever reason. But they don't talk. Nothing fancy.
I mean, how are we feeling like combat wise for the party? Like, are we juiced up? Do we have like HP?
I'm not juiced,
I'm still pretty fresh.
I'm not juiced, but I could go another round.
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at.
I'm like half health, but we'll see.
I'm at I'm slightly above half health, and I got like 6 spells left.
I have 1 spell, but that's half of my spells.
You also,
well said. Yeah.
You also still have the other Adler with you because there's no reason they couldn't.
Oh, because it's been an hour.
Yeah, because you cast that maybe half an
It's
hour or less
concentration.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
for what
we
it
might as well
matters.
climb the mountain.
For now, they don't suspect you. If you do something like climbing the mountain, maybe I'll have you roll some roll to see if you pass as a robot. If you attack, then of course, it seems like all of these guys, though I've colored them based on groups, they all seem to obey this big guy up here for what it's worth. So there's no allies to be found here right now. Keep all that in mind as you decide how you want to approach. What's your plan? Also, is it clear how the mountain is structured, like spirally?
Yeah, we gotta like go follow the curl.
Yeah. And then this appears like a platform.
Well, is the time for sneaking over? That is the real question.
I mean,
to sneak or not to sneak.
I mean, they're pretty tough though.
That is the rose.
And there's a lot of them.
Yeah, these small guys, they have maybe around the amount of HP as you guys, a little more, a little less, depending. The big guys are maybe around double.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I could blow up the mountain.
Huh?
You definitely could try to blow up the mountain. I'll let you roll some checks if you want to try to figure that out.
I mean, I can
You might have
scale
to
the mountain.
investigate.
We have ways to scale this mountain in ways other than this spiral. I assume that, like, I have my slippers. Can anybody can levitate them? Do we have anybody else that has like quick verticality? No.
I can fall off the mountain, but I can't climb it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think Shepard is Misty Step.
Yeah, I've used my Misty Step for today, but I don't know about Shepard. But like, you can only get to the first. I would be, if there was enough of a distraction, I could try to get. I don't know, that main guy's probably just gonna hold that staff the whole time.
It's
will be.
Can one of us like determine what the staff is doing from here? Like, will we
Yeah,
need
go ahead
to
and roll me
roll?
an insight.
I'm not particularly insightful. Who's got the best insight?
I think it's Tim, but he ain't here.
Oh, he can roll. You guys can give Tim an advantage if you'd like.
I have a +4. I'm not sure what.
That's pretty
You got a
good.
+8. Oh,
Yeah,
roll
He
+4.
has a +8. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because wisdom is like his spell
Yeah.
cast.
He's insightful.
Yeah.
Do you want to give Tim advantage? I can roll for Tim.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's give Tim advantage.
Yeah, he's got +8. He only got a
No.
14 though, so he's not sure. So Tim and one other of you guys are out of luck. You two, because you guys only have six tries, and you can pair up if you'd like. Who else wants to try? Tarash, you had +4, right?
I'll try. Yeah.
I'll give you
All right.
advantage because I have no plus on wisdom.
All right then. Here. Yeah, 21.
21's pretty good.
21's pretty good. It looks a little bit different than the rods that you guys have stolen. The ones that you've stolen, if I recall, they work on the warriors, the shield ones, and the mages.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering, but each of
Yes.
them, they have like kind of one pattern on them. This staff seems to be entwirled with two. He's using it to command both the juniors, which are the mages and the gunners, but also those that are like him, like the fuse robots. So an intuitive guess would be that like this more advanced staff works both on animal robots as opposed to just sapient robots. It's not making them sleep; it's more of a staff command, and um, and it's likely that each of the clans has a staff like this, and so they may be fighting over their juniors, the ones that they're made of a mix, but the leadership are only controlled by one staff, and that's why they've formed up in a different factions led by whoever's holding the staff and wants corpses or whatever the fuck these robot things want. Point being, if you got the staff, you could probably, at the very least, pacify these guys, if not, who knows how
right.
influential the staff is.
It has enough
You're
of a
not 100%
command
sure.
where we think we could definitely sedate.
We could become robo lords and maybe have our own little band to escort us around the rest of the facility. Like that would be really cool, just thematically. Like that'd be fun to do.
This
The
is
thing
have
is-
dimension door.
This would be a very difficult fight if we don't like jump him right away. Let's see. Let me take a look at my spells while we're cooking here.
He's on a mountain of trash, right?
It's more like corpses, but kinda, yeah. It's like all the corpses that are of the robots that they don't like. Maybe they have a way to use the gun corpses and the mage corpses, but the shield corpses and the spear corpses, that's just materials. That's building material.
Okay, well, I do again. When I said I could blow up the mountain, I'm kind of being serious.
Yeah, probably.
Why don't we what's a good roll for that? Why don't you give me a investigation check to see if you can figure out how weak the mountain is, if there's any particular weak spots that would allow you to use their own engineering against them.
Okay. I have a spell where it doesn't really matter, because because it's just a pile of objects.
Yeah.
I will lift 20 feet or so of the mountain into the air, and I can drop it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
What is this spell again?
It's called gravity sinkhole. It can make a black hole in the middle of the air, and everything gets sucked towards it.
Oh, I gotta look that up online. It's on your character sheet because it's like, I remember us having issues with these gravity spells. Anyway,
gravity.
each creature in the sphere must make a con saving throw. On a fail, the creature takes and is pulled straight up toward the center. Tugs at the creatures there. Does it say that it pulls objects?
Let's see here. Well, if I don't get, I guess it doesn't. I thought it did, but I don't see why it wouldn't pull other things. It's like a suction ability.
All right, roll me an Arcana check. We'll see if you're good at spells. And Adler can give you advantage because he knows spells.
Nope, that is a 16.
16. I would say that if the mountain is structurally weak, then this will work. If it's structurally sound, you may need to weaken it first somehow, and you're not sure how sound it is at the moment.
Okay. I may also, to be honest, I mean, if I pulled the top guy out, it might break the staff.
Good point.
Let's put the 0
But imagine how funny it would be.
You broke the staff. You're in possession of stabs that are like this. It's kind of like a sword level strength. Like you could break it if you really set your mind to it and heat it up, but it's not a quick process.
No.
Or maybe if you put a really huge amount of force in it, you snap it. But you shouldn't be worried about the staff. You'll probably break the robot's torso first.
Weird.
You can always come back and see if you can find something to help yourself here, or rest, or something.
That is true. What if we retreat for now and check out one of the other areas? It might be easier to pick off a different spot, gain more information, and then take this down when like everyone's here, basically. So we're probably gonna need like Tim and like his like animal forms if things go south.
If you guys did fight them today, I'd throw Tim in there and we could control him collectively.
I think let's keep exploring before
that
we
makes
Yeah,
sense.
let's come back
to a fight that tough.
I'm excited though. Climbing the mountain is like one of the most D&D things you could possibly do in a battle.
So you could seal the staff and make a bunch of people work for you, maybe, or cower, maybe. And then you're saying tough fight. Let's explore and come back later, maybe. All right. So it is once again a 7-minute journey back to the crossroads. You could keep going down, you could go to your right, or you could return back the way you came if you so choose.
Is there any indication of which room has like less or more fighting behind it?
Yeah. So from what you had heard earlier, it's pretty much still the same, which is to the north of you, you guys have pretty much solved that fight. It's silent, but that you're returning the way you came. To the right of you, there seems to be some fighting, but it's a little bit quiet. And then downward, there is fighting, and it's a little bit louder. So there's a lot of fighting going on in most of the directions.
Let's take a look in the quieter room then.
All right.
Pick off maybe an easier fight.
So that would be heading to the right. Do I have this space created? Let's see.
Onward.
Let me just give me 1 second to make sure I have this set up right.
That's right. Let him cook.
I'm in the note there. Okay, and 1, 2, 4 there, and then what's the map for this? This map is this map is number 7, which means that I can show you that there's a gun mage army that seems to have undergone some kind of battle. Of course, I need to widen this screen because I didn't plan for you to approach from this direction. But that's why we love D&D. Copy, move, and then reveal, and then let me grab all you guys from the fight you were just on. I wanted to grab you guys. Instead, I copied a door. Okay. And this is what you guys see as you guys approach the fight. Are you dressed up like a robot? You guys can kind of see the fight before you approach, but that doesn't mean so I guess you can decide to do how you want to do that later. What you see as you approach is that there's a bunch of gunners and mages firing suppressive fire through this hole, while a group of warriors and mages occasionally like try to run through and then back up. There seems to be an active attempt to breach a choke point by the shield mages. And if you'll recall, the shield mages are the ones who won the center battle that you let finish and then chased you. So it seems like their group is also fighting here, as are the group of people that you were allied with, which are these gun mages. So they're likely unaware of what happened there. So they're all fighting each other. You see this. How do you approach? In disguise? Sneaking? Guns blazing? Or just turn around?
Oh,
What are you thinking?
we're definitely sneaking with our disguises still.
As mages then?
Yeah,
Because that's what you guys were before. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you're still as mages.
fucking robots.
This
They're
guy here is going to see you guys, and he's going to do a quick calculation, and he's going to shout aggressively at you guys to get behind cover, because he thinks that they're still going to lose a fight. So,
All right, I think we got spotted. We get to help. We have to help this side.
if you guys are trying to continue through this way, then you definitely do.
Insert Mac voice. See, I'm playing both sides. So
Doesn't
no
that
one's on
kind of
my
just like connect back to the main room here, though? Like,
It does. It does just connect back to the main room there. Yeah.
We got spotted. I think they fight. Be mad for abandoning.
They would be mad, yeah. But they're kind of busy.
but what would they do? They just like abandon the wall?
Yeah, they're kind of busy.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's just turn around, and book it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we walk up, we see this, and we're like, yeah, sorry, this is wrong level, you know. Radio's out, and we just walk away. Like this feels like a battle we don't need to fight right now, because it seems like it doesn't really block our progression anymore. Can we go back to the overworld map? I want to look at that again.
Of course.
Or I guess the underworld map.
They're furious, but they are busy. So that takes you what? That takes you maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes to turn around.
My intuition is telling me that it kind of looks like this. Oh, it's blocked.
Do you want me to make you a page just for you to sketch on?
Nah, I'll just roughly do it. Like, it feels like the path kind of looks like this, like maybe like a spider web. So if we go down here and here, we go back to the main corridor. But if we go here, we can become like robot barons or something. Maybe there's like a room down here we have to fight. I don't know.
There may be other places where you can get stabs. Since all these groups are likely controlled via some sort of magical staff.
So we get a staff here. Probably a staff. Like, there has to be at least one staff in the right side of the map here. Like, over here-ish. Maybe. I don't know. I almost feel like we're better off just, like, doing
roll me a history check to guess how many different stabs there might be?
I haven't
tried this. I mean, couldn't recall.
At least you're smart. You
putting in some mental effort, so I'll give him more rolls.
Oh, okay.
Karash is for no reason other than vibes.
Exactly. What has Elise got? 12 plus.
It's plus 6.
Ooh, 18. Yeah. Okay. First of all, Dom, I won't reveal to you the map, but you have a pretty strong feeling that at least so far from where you traveled, your spiderweb theory holds correct. And because of that, and because of the fact that we're seen to be 6 different types of machine groups, which I guess would make sense because there's 4 different. Are there every type of combination? Did I do that right? there are 4 different combinations, and 4, 3. No, I didn't do that right, did I? How many combinations, if you take 4 types of robot and you mix 2 sets, should there be? Because I have 6 right here. Anyway, there are 6 types of robot. You remember that,
Yeah.
so there are 6 stats. I'll stop getting distracted by my math problem that I made for myself. So that's what you remember. The mage gunners are to your left. It's likely that above you, you were fighting. You were fighting the shield gunners, I think, because that's who is defending the choke point. And then to the south of you is, well, you're not exactly sure.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
It is 6. Okay, I did the math right. So, if there are 4 types of robot and you combine them each type into one new type, then you can make 6 new types. The mage gunners, the mage shields, the mage halberds,
I
etc.
mean, that 400 flashbacks right now. Oh my god.
Yes, you're just connecting it all together. Point being, you know,
It's like
that's
4
what you know.
choose 2. Oh lord. I guess the next question is, what is our objective in the basement here?
Your objective is just to go downstairs or see
Oh my
if this
god,
is
we
the
gotta keep
bottom.
going.
If this is the bottom, then you got to figure that out and be like, okay, it just ends at animalistic anarchy. There's
No, there's
nothing going
definitely
down.
something more going on. This is we're in freaking robot Vietnam right now in the tunnels underground. I mean, based on the geography of the map, I almost feel like we should just fight the mountain now and acquire staff. So that might help us like immediately with other battles. But then again, the question is, how much more time are we playing for? Because it's going to be a big battle. I wouldn't want to like start it and then immediately stop. You
We can
Well-
remember we can always hide using using Maya's hut ability and take a long rest. They can't access it. It's totally impenetrable, except for the fact that it will wear out eventually.
Fair enough.
Long rest before the battle. So the issue
That
is you
would
want to do the
probably be
battle, but you want everyone to be there. I mean, I can throw Tim on the field, and you guys can throw out his spells, or we can end early after you guys long rest. Are the thoughts I have.
If we long rest, though, will the battle even be going? Well, I guess that the one on the hill on the mountain,
Oh,
sure, but like the
Yeah, the one on the mountain that you guys are going to be the instigators of.
Yeah.
The one over there, it seemed like the battle was less active and more like trench warfare. Though maybe the
It'll
shield
probably
side
still
had a
be
little bit of
here.
advantage, so it probably would still be going. There probably are going to be reinforcements. You know, this can't be the first time they've started fighting. This fight had to have been going on for a minute, so it's got to be somewhat.
Feels like a Persona dungeon. It's like the enemies are gonna be there. They're not gonna run away. We're gonna have to fight them.
Well, they might run away. The enemies, don't think about it like that because you guys have influenced things in the dungeon and things are going on while you're not doing things.
Oh, fair enough.
There's a balance of power that you guys have disrupted, but there is a balance in power, so it's unlikely that things are going to collapse immediately. Anyway,
Hmm.
Yeah, talk to me about the
That's good.
geopolitical ramifications of these animalistic robots in this mountain.
well, so you guys came in, and there is a big battle in the center for this book, right? And that book seemed to like help the robots make the bigger robot. You're not sure what the fuck was going on there, but they were fighting over it. And guess who won? The shield mages. And guess who now is fighting the gun mages at this place that you just saw? The shield mages, who now own the big central cavern. So
Do
you
the
guys
shield
have,
mages have the book?
they have that book. I mean, you're not sure if it's a permanent artifact or if it's just something they're using in the meantime, if they can move it or what. But they had it and they were using it to fucking do some wonky shit. Merge tiny bots into big bots. So at least right now, it seems like the shield mages are on the up and up
Guys.
due to your help. You've also wrecked these guys and these guys. You've wrecked the gunner shield bots and the yeah, I guess two of the gunner shield bots since headquarters. So they're pretty vulnerable right now.
Wait,
So
do you
those are
think
your
do you
geopolitical
think we could
ramifications.
do you think we could
Oh my God.
overtake the gunners and make them loyal to us?
You're not 100% in the know yet, but it is very possible that the shield mages are, and these are all part of your history checks, guys. This is because of your history check. Remember that. Um, this is the book that they had. This is the this is not the right room. I'm trying to find the room that I'm trying to find, but I don't know where I put it. So just give me 1 second. I labeled all the rooms, but instead I'm looking through them one by one. Why? So this is the room where the shield mages took over. It's very possible that they're holding their ground here because there's a natural blockade. It's also possible that they're pushing further and gonna like attack. So you could join that attack or see if it's happening and try to instigate it. This would be theoretically this direction. You haven't gone this way, but
This is
Uh,
so
I mean,
much.
I kind of want to just keep exploring. That's would be my choice.
Sure. Do you want to go down in that case? See if there's another. See what's down here.
Uh, yeah, sure. I think that would be valid.
makes
We
sense
can
to
just
me.
keep sneaking for now, and then kind of determine. What I don't want us to do is like pick a fight and get pinched.
Yeah, no third parties. This is begging to get sent back to
Yeah.
the phone.
You
Sorry, that was
guys
lame.
are traveling 5 minutes. No third parties. You don't want me to third party you? And you find
Preferably,
another.
we could be the third party.
You
At
are
all
dressed as mages, and you're approaching a place where you can third party someone. There seem to be a bunch of. Let me grab your characters while I.
If we get third party, we will absolutely fucking die.
Yeah, that's gonna be time to escape. You guys are approaching, looking as mages, and is this oriented the right direction? Let me double check. And this doesn't seem like the right map. Is this the right map? Hmm. Did I copy the wrong map over? Well, give me 1 second to think about what I did here and figure that out. Maybe I just copied the wrong character?
Oh.
I must have just copied the wrong character. Okay. I can fix this pretty easily. Let me just go to the map. This is not 30, now it's 30 feet up. Boom. These guys are fucking dead. Boom. This guy's alive. And on the map. Boom. And let me go grab some mages. Okay. Now that that's fixed, because it should be the shield mages versus the mage gunners. You guys are, as mages, approaching a battlefield. Hey, is this supposed to be a gunner? Okay, I'm still fixing it. You're approaching a battlefield And as mages, there seem to be a bunch of mages and a bunch of gunners who are using a similar setup to something you've seen before, fighting a bunch of other guys who are using kind of an entirely different setup. The mages, of course, are 60 feet up, final answer, on a platform, or rather, the gunners are, and the mages are behind this wall, so they can like defend the stairs with some gun blasts. Meanwhile, back here, there's mages and shield guys, and they're standing in kind of an array of floor-to-ceiling wall of robot corpses, mostly just hanging out so that no one can go past them. There's no fire exchange. Maybe occasionally there's a gunshot from up here. And this big guy is going to see you guys approaching. And he is going to get excited. And he's like, "Rrr!" And you can tell that he's thinking about charging out there now that he's got reinforcements. How do you respond? Or questions if you have them.
How do we respond? Why are there two of me?
Why not?
Oh,
I said, why not? I think Chad should be two Chads.
Yeah, I don't. Does this look more manageable than the other room?
I would say so. There's less big dudes.
You would also be able to fight. The people near you think that you're on their team, and so you would theoretically be able to do what you did before, assuming that
Fight
you
and conquer?
pass any inspection they did and crank these guys down south of you.
Not opposed to that.
last time.
What are we looking
think
at?
it's
So these are
rough,
gunners, these are mages, and then these are,
They've got shields and mages.
and then the big guy
And
down
the
here
mages,
is
the mages will think that we're together, so you only have to fight the guys on the left.
yeah.
No, because so these guys up here are one team.
Yeah, we got
On
the
the
north
north.
guys
Okay.
and the south guys.
I didn't expand far enough. Shit.
And way to the south, these guys down here, another team. This is their what you call it, front line trench. It's their trench warfare type dealio, made out of corpses.
I don't know.
Should I roll
Guys-
initiative for you, or are you gonna
Isengard?
dip?
Sure.
It seems like no matter where we go, we're gonna be stuck in a.
Yeah. So I'd like to take.
Unless you're trying to sneak past them, you're gonna be fighting. This is a dungeon. There's gonna be fights.
Yeah.
I
There's gonna
mean,
be lots of fights.
kind of makes sense. You know, we're in a dungeon.
Can I level up
Are
and
you
cast
gonna
Cloud
fight
Kill?
the robot dragon at the very end? It'll be
That'd be fucking
robot
sick.
dragon in
Now
dungeon.
you are.
Oh no! Oh no!
Note to self: add a dragon transformation. Got it. Okay, cool. I'm doing that.
Okay. Well,
I'll put that in the recap notes. Add
the
dragon.
fight doesn't seem too bad, but I still think we should go for the staff on the mountain because it might like give us an advantage for like the rest of the fights that we're gonna see down here.
So is
And
that
for,
until
like,
going all the way back up, or what?
No, not all the way up. I just mean like the spiral mountain that we were looking at. That might be our best bet because the staff of power there might give us like an edge for the rest of these battles that we have to fight through. You know,
It would at least
Give
let
me
you
like a-
control. You'd basically be in charge of these guys if you had it, theoretically.
like we would actually be their owners. Like we wouldn't just be like fooling them.
But not these guys. I mean, the only people on the opposite side you'd be in control of is the mages, and they wouldn't, and their friends wouldn't like it. Be like, "You traitors," and they'd try to stab them.
You traitor!
That kind of sounds like their problem, you know? Like
It is. It is your problem, or their problem. So you're totally right. You can get the staves and snowball, but getting the staves is, Elise is also very right. Maybe not a doable battle on its face. You may need to find some sort of gimmick. You're not here right now. I'm just pulling it up. I think the gimmick you might have been thinking of at one point is ambushing this guy, and then you're done. You're done. But yeah. So you're both totally right. It is.
Is this really that bad of a battle? I feel like we fought like much worse than this.
I mean, it's
I don't know.
just
They
fine
all
if we
have
were
guns, dude.
Dude, they have
1,
guns.
2,
They have high
3,
ground. I
4,
don't have a lot of
5,
health
6,
or
7,
resources.
8, 9, 10. Because these
we-
gun
can-
guys can all. These guys maybe can't shoot through the mountain, but you get shot by 1,
I
2,
got some smoke grenades. but,
2,
like,
4, 6.
Yeah, if we had
8,
any form of
10.
cover to be able to deal with one group at a time, then sure. But
Like
Hey
if
guys,
you.
I don't know if this affects our decision or anything, but I have to head out right now.
Oh, no worries, no
Okay.
worries.
No worries.
Alrighty.
I think we're
I
See you
think we
guys.
should.
It's
I
been a
think
lot
we
of
should
fun.
take a long rest before we do this because I'm
If we,
again
yeah.
I'm going to be
if
very
we're gonna go for the
tapped.
staff, I agree. I think we long rest
probably
before
also
we do.
need Tim. If Tim could like run animal interference or some shit, that would help out a lot.
If you could
I
run
can't-
that race on me, if I could somehow, if there could be enough of a distraction to where we're like, if there's a way where I can get sneakily enough to get this big robot at the top on the staff with enough of a loose of a grip, perhaps Elise could do the grav pull and maybe focus on the staff. I don't know. If we're just trying to be sneaky and get the staff and swing the fight from there, there's a number of ways where we could try to cooperate to do that. If we're gonna try to be a little bit more bullheaded and bust through with some brute force, we definitely need a long rest.
I will also call out that where you guys are, in this room, these guys right here, if you do plan on getting that staff long term, these are your men. These are your troops. If you I'll give you full control over them if you have the staff. But
Sure.
if you don't have the staff, they're just going to be doing maybe some foolish things.
Okay.
I'm like salivating at the mouth now that you said that they would be like our troops. Like this is awesome. We should totally go for the staff. Like maybe heal. Think of like a goofy app plan that will work, and then go and get the staff of control.
So you guys are ditching this guy. He's like, oh, I've got reinforcements, and you're like, no, we just came to check in, and you're returning. Is that the plan?
Mhm.
Go back to the
Yeah.
crossroads?
We're like the inspectors. We're auditing.
We're told to get checks on like head count.
He gets confused, and he's like, and he's got people to watch. He's got a job to do. Unfortunately, so around 10:40, you guys are ready to get a rest in. Whether it's a long rest or one where you're just doing planning, you guys can decide now if you have a decision, or you can decide next time if you want to wait for Luther and Adler. I do agree that it makes sense. Like if you're trying to go guns blazing and take everyone out, you may need your full HP. If you got a gimmick, maybe you can handle it. So what are you thinking? Full long rest or undecided?
I vote for long rest personally.
Yeah, probably just take a long
Probably
rest
that.
because we have the
Awesome.
hut available, so it'd be not a bad option.
So you'll just be resting until like 6:40 p.m. You probably aren't sleeping, but you're just chilling and repairing your wounds.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. That's fine.
All right.
We can leave it on that.
We can, yeah, exactly. We can start up here next time. You guys can be ready to potentially take down that tower.
Yes.
All
The
right.
next time could be just for an hour next Monday to hold us over until the end of the month. Alrighty. Thanks for playing,
Alrighty.
everybody.
Thanks for playing.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you. Well, much to consider for the next course of action. This is
If we can get the staff,
intriguing.
we get to have some.
I think we have to get it, and I think that we're gonna have to kill everyone in the room to get it. Personally,
Might be.
Nah,
Oh yeah.
sure hope not. I think the more people you kill, the less soldiers you have.
It's true. It's true.
yeah, but can't it work on other people in different rooms?
It can work on anyone who. So it works on the big guys who are headquartered here, which is the mage gunners, and then it works on the mages and the gunners. But it doesn't work on any of the other big guys. It doesn't work on the shields or the spears.
Okay.
So it's maybe like 35% coverage.
Don't we have a regular one for soldiers though?
Yeah, that one just puts them to sleep though.
Instead of
Not very
controls them.
helpful. No.
No, it doesn't
Wasteful.
control them.
Well,
All right. Thanks for playing, guys.
Are we
I'll catch you later.
thinking Sunday?
No, we
Not-
can't play
no.
Sunday. People are busy. We'll just play Monday,
Monday.
the 18th,
Roger.
for just an hour
Alright.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you for
Alright.
DMing. I'll talk to y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for DMing, Conrad.
Yeah.
Later, bro.
Oh.